Joke time. Joke time for Cheyenne. Come on.
If you're in the ocean and you have a train, where do you get off? At the crust station.
I hated that.
Hey y'all, it's just me, Janine DeLuna Azul, your fairy rock mother of the band in my bedroom tonight. Here we are with the Dead Coats, everybody. Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
I love you, Mom.
Awesome. Yay. All right. Hey, so the name The Dead Coats, is that supposed to be like a take on Red Coats or something?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Sort
I
of.
was wondering. Sort of?
Well, it's like a furry jacket.
A furry
Yes,
jacket?
Made out of an animal, but it's dead now.
We're all furries.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
All right. Well, there you go.
It comes from. Okay, sorry. I forgot.
Don't speak too loud into the mic.
Oh, testing. Okay.
That's good.
It comes from like during like the Revolutionary War. There'd be like British, something like Navy that would come over, and they'd be like, I really don't care that much about fighting this, so they'd kill off like their commanders or whatever, their captains, and then they name themselves like Dead Coats. Or
Wow.
people would call them that because they become pirates.
All right. Well, so the Dead Coats are a psych punk band from here in Austin, and they're comprised of Baltimore, Maryland natives Lauren Warner and Joshua Gage.
That's me.
All right, there. So they came to Austin and they got involved with Joe Osteen and
Like
this
the
gentleman
preacher.
right here, and then also
Ian.
That's me.
AKA Dr. Buns.
They do call me that. They
All
call
right,
me
cool.
He's the
Call them
doctor.
that.
of
He's the
bugs.
drummer.
He's how we
High
actually get
school.
money for the band.
It's pronounced dumber.
Okay, all right, cool. Well, within just 1 month of forming, apparently they went on tour to New Orleans. How did that pan out? Y'all were like a brand new band and y'all got invited to play a show in New Orleans?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
was
cool.
hot.
I pissed in an alley and some security guard yelled at me and I felt bad about myself.
Oh, no.
I ran away and didn't help him at all.
I mean, we all ran.
It was hot.
We were scared of being caught pissing and inconveniencing places.
Oh, shit. But it was just piss, no shit.
no.
Not thus far.
It was worse because we were wearing our fursuits.
No shit.
But when
Oh,
we go
that-
back a second time, it'll be time for a number 2.
Okay, there you
You gotta respect that place, man.
go. New Orleans, yeah, that's quite an honor to get asked to play in New Orleans. Like within 1 month of becoming a new band. What year did that happen in? When did y'all get together?
Oh my god.
The year 2017?
Yeah.
The year of our Lord.
August.
Oh.
It was like
Wait,
August.
no, that was...
No, it's 2016 of
No, it's
17.
2017. Because last year was 2018.
Oh, right.
I keep forgetting my years.
yeah.
Oh yeah, well we're it's like 2 years later now. So, but anyway, so well that's pretty cool. So anyway, so what kind of backgrounds do y'all hail from as far as other bands go, other experiences? If y'all want to take a little bit of time, each one of you, to once again remind the viewers who you are and what you play in the Dead Coats, but then go over a little bit of what you used to do. I guess we're going to start with Ian over here. Huh?
Okay. Be my pleasure. So
Make sure the mic's on there. Okay.
what was the question?
Okay. What are your inspirations?
My
Yeah,
inspiration.
yeah, what did you, yeah.
What did you
What do you do?
I like to sleep.
But
I like to do cocaine.
What do you do in the Dead Coats?
They don't always work out together. In the Dead Coats, I like to play drums.
so what are some of the other bands that you played in before you played in the Dead
so
Coats?
a little while back, you know, I was the drummer of this band called Howl. It was like Howel. with some fellas, and we played around and made a little EP. That was back 2015, 16, around them parts. We all kind of had this little collective we called Violence Crown Records, and it was just kind of like you know.
We played that festival.
Yeah, over there.
Chigger Fest.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we call
Yeah.
it. We got chiggers like a motherfucker from
Some of
there.
the lucky ones got lice too.
Oh shit.
Or bit by a scorpion.
Yeah, I just got a headache.
Or satin shit.
But yeah, you know, that's the whole scene of all bands.
It's great.
You know, it's, you know, a lot of bands there. I remember y'all played. We had a lot of good bands coming out at that festival. Like Funeral Horse from Houston.
Yeah.
I believe that was the first time I saw. I think Last Judgment played, and they're still, you know, in the scene here. But a lot of bands I just don't play anymore, like the Grundles or Squoze.
Yeah.
Or Jagurtha or Accidental Intervention, Beardwitch, Deadly Breed. You know, the list goes on and on. Actually, you know, Joe was in some bands as well, but he can tell you about that.
You see your tattoo there, Joe?
Oh! It's
Pretty dope.
dedicating actually the festival that we threw it for. This HB for Henry Ballou, who was the bass player for Deadly Breed.
Yeah, there you go.
So what happened with him is he actually was in like the Greenbelt Cliffs, like the big cave way up there.
That's right.
And,
Yep.
he rolled out and fell about 50 feet.
Yeah. Shame.
Yeah.
Y'all badasses throw a really fucking cool festival. We got to play that. It was awesome.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it was a lot of fun.
really cool.
Indeed.
Worth the chiggers. Totally.
I had
Okay.
it once. It was bad.
Yeah.
So, did you want to go next as far as your
Sure.
introduction? Yeah, go ahead.
Speak in
and
the mic,
let us-
please.
I play the bass sometimes. I mean, actually all the time. But there was this one time where I played the drums in the first band I was ever in with actually Alec from the Sharbutts or the Shargoonies.
Sharbuts.
We were in a band with Ian and Ben Knight from Sodomy Cop, and I think we called ourselves the New Yardbirds. It was like a weird Led Zeppelin cover band thing. It was weird.
Sounds like it was awesome.
And then I was in Ashtaroth with the older Shargoonie
Okay.
and
Alec.
Seth. And that was a lot of fun. It was Seth Sharbutt, Ian Smizer, Jacob Foote, and myself. And we were kind of more of like a stoner doom metal band. We went around for a good while. We had a good time with it. It was a lot of fun. And then from there, actually, with it too, I was one of the bass players for Accidental Intervention, which then at Palooza Fest, I blew it because I took mushrooms and was too drunk and couldn't even play my part, so I put the bass down and left.
Oh dear.
Oh
no.
Smooth.
But yeah, I fucking blew
Where'd
it.
you go?
Wait, what?
When you left the stage, where did you go?
I don't even remember, honestly.
Probably back to a tent or something.
I was yelling a bunch of like random things, like grabbing things and saying that they were my dick, and but yeah, and then from there, yeah,
is what I would do with my dick. If
this
I
is my
could
dick.
take it off.
If it
Right
was,
here.
that it would be speaking into it right now.
I'm speaking into my penis.
So we see you're okay in your
Watch out
sexual,
before
your
it
sex
sneezes.
chakra. You're well balanced.
His Mike Dick chakra.
You're okay in your dick chakra.
So I am the elusive bass man, if everybody was wondering.
Abusive bass man.
Elusive. I am the abusive bass man. Yeah.
Abusive on your
I
dick.
abuse my bass with my dick. And because it is my dick.
At least it's not my dick.
It's not
Okay.
her dick or anybody else's dick. But so
Alright.
Bassman, as well as he is a member of Scrotus, which currently is on an Alaskan tour, I think, or something.
That's
like
awesome.
That. So,
Cold Scrotus.
and then I was in One Ton, which was with Greg Puentes and Aiden
okay.
from Mott from Last Judgment. Greg's from Wizard Prison, which is a really badass band. And same with Last Judgment. And then we also had Ben Knight from Sodomy Cop on the guitars as well. And then now, find myself here. So,
Nice.
Here you are in the bedroom.
So the rest of the band,
Thank you very much. And your name is?
my name is Joe Osteen, like the preacher, but no,
Osteen.
I'm
Right.
different. We're not related.
No relation whatsoever.
I'm watching you, Joel.
beat his ass.
As you speak into the penis. Okay. So this is Lauren, the riot girl.
Virginia.
That's my middle name. My name is Lauren Virginia Warner. If you really want to know, but that's all the like literal information I'm gonna give you because you don't need my social and stuff for this.
No, we don't want your social.
Okay.
I have
Real
it.
social.
I have it if you want it.
All right. Me and Josh came here from Baltimore, and
Baltimore.
When did that
Maryland?
happen? When did y'all move here from
about
Baltimore?
I came here in August, like I think I don't know,
2015.
15, yeah.
Okay, in 15.
And I go to St. Edward's, but we've been playing music since we were in high school, like since my sophomore year together.
January
Oh,
21st
okay.
will be. We were 15 then, 7 years. Me and her have been in the band.
Yeah.
Congratulations, 7
Well, that's
years
really
of
awesome.
music.
It was the worst birthday present I've ever received.
Oh no.
My friendship.
I can't return it.
But
I tried.
She drives you crazy. You guys are like brother and sister.
yeah,
Aw.
we are.
Cute.
Unfortunately,
This
If
is
she was
your
my
and
sister, I
this
would've
is your
drowned
guy
her,
right here.
Yeah,
Y'all
this is
are.
my boyfriend for now.
That's cute.
Wow.
No, I'm just joking.
Wow.
I'm just joking.
That sounds like another.
There's
like,
no
good
no
idea
jealousy
thing.
that happens over here with the boyfriend and the two music soulmate people.
No, these are just my best friends. You know?
Hell yeah.
I'd kill
I'm
one.
really lonely.
Aw.
The cocaine and the sleep, baby. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can't. You're sleeping on cocaine. The party's still happening.
No, you can't.
Pretty boys are always lonely. Just go with it.
Wow, are you saying I'm ugly?
No.
Yes.
I'm sure I am
Not at all.
ugly.
Not at
Oh
all.
no, no,
Or
not
maybe-
at
But
all.
to end this, appropriately, we came and moved here, and then we found these
2015.
two lads.
Did you put an ad out?
We like put lots of flyers and stuff, but we found them through parties in Austin, and I found out that he was a drummer and that he was a bassist, and we actually had a radio show and interviewed Joe's band One Ton, and then that's how I really got to know Joe, and then we started dating from
Which
there.
where did you? What was your interview on? Was it on like
Topper Radio with St. Edwards.
Oh, okay. So that's like the KVRX of St. Edwards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they threw like their own festivals and stuff.
Topper Foods.
Topper Fest for real.
Of St. Edwards University.
Yeah, and then we've
I
pretty
had
much
no idea.
we just started playing together. We pretty much made a set in order to go to New Orleans with, and then we continued with that, made it into an album, and that is our album.
How'd you guys get a show in New Orleans without a band yet?
It's my
Our old friend Jacob. I met him actually through posting
I'm
an
gonna
ad.
pass the mic to him. I can't hear him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I posted an ad at the Met. It was really hot. I walked about, I would say, roughly 1,500 feet from our old apartment to the Met. It was 90 degrees. It was down and up a hill. And I used a meme as the poster. And I was like, we're looking for a drummer and a bassist. And next thing I know, I had a few people that were drummers and they were all in bands. Except for one person. His name was Mark. Love you, Mark. And then Mark was like, I want to play. So we got Mark to play. And then he was friends with Jacob. And Jacob was like, I'll play bass. I was really afraid of his house. I told him I was really afraid of his house the first time we went over.
When you say
It's the top floor of Hotel Vegas.
when you
Yeah,
say the
scary
Met, are
place.
you referring to the Metropolis
Yeah.
apartments? Okay.
That one place.
Okay, on
Roll the
Pleasant
Drugs
Valley.
Are.
the party the party
Drugs and
apartments.
creeps. The place freaks me out. One time I took this mystery psychedelic, I don't know what it was, just this white powder, and it just made me lose my fucking mind.
Bath salts?
It might have been, I don't know.
Was it like, did you see trails, or did you
Yeah, things kind
did
of
you look out the
trail off into
blinds
a while,
thinking there were
as-
cops coming?
No, no cops. I don't think. I
No
remember
cops,
that part.
please.
That might have been just undyed Dippin' Dots.
That's scary.
Maybe
I'm
just,
sorry
like,
you went through that,
Cotton
Ian.
balls, you know,
Yeah, I don't know.
Glad you're back.
mothballs.
Am I?
Are you really back? Do you think you're back?
Ian, you're
I
not
think
back.
you're back.
Where am I?
Drummers are always crazy.
Alright, first song's called Trinity. Dead Coast, and we love you.
We love you.
Cheers. How you guys doing tonight? I'm chilling at the fucking electric church right now, so got a lot of good things happening right now. Do you guys feel sweaty? No?
Not yet.
Do you want to?
I want to feel sweaty.
You want to feel sweaty?
Sweaty!
I like when you don't wear a shirt, Kenny, because nobody knows how you're sweating.
Hey guys, I like that. That was good. You get it a 10 out of 10. Do you guys ever have fleas in your house? Yeah! This song's about how our cats got fleas.
Yikes.
They're clean now. Do you guys feel weird because you're so far back?
Yeah, weird.
Well, I feel weird because you guys were so far back. I missed you all.
So, any other questions, Janine?
Well, let's see now. So we've got everybody's. Oh, y'all are okay. So I understand. I read something where y'all were going to be recording an album in February.
Hell
Is
yeah.
this y'all's first? I mean,
It'll be our
second album. That's what I was
Oh,
wondering.
shoot. What's the first one?
TTDDCC.
It's the dumbest name ever for an album.
Yeah.
The Dead Cocoats.
I like it.
Okay, yeah, the first. Is that the one that's on Bandcamp?
I like it.
Or you-
Yes.
Y'all have a
Spotify.
Bandcamp presence.
Spotify, SoundCloud,
Okay.
I think it's on
Anyone-
YouTube as well. Right?
YouTube, yeah.
Oh, the whole
YouTube Red.
record's listed on YouTube.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
it's just like everywhere. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll be sure to note those in the credits and everything. So y'all are gonna record an album in February. Where is it gonna be recorded?
We're gonna go to through Jason at Clockright Studios.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Because that guy is
He's a badass
genius,
motherfucker.
and he really.
He's Rocky Erickson's bass player.
That's right, and he recorded the Grundles album back a couple years ago, and he's I worked with him recently with another band I'm in called Nibbles, and it's kind of like a continuation of another band I was in from before.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we put out, or we haven't released it yet. We recorded a few tracks over like last year. I was really impressed by the way he works.
He's great, and
Yeah,
he's got that new
he's amazing.
studio. Yeah, he's awesome.
Hell yeah! So yeah, in early February we're gonna cut it all.
Any kind of a timeline on when?
We're gonna
hoping to get
record
it
it
ready?
early February, so I guess we hope to get it out some point in March.
Oh
Is
wow!
what
For South by.
South by release.
Are you guys
Perhaps.
doing the South by?
We're in some unofficial stuff. We also are putting together some of our own shows with some of our friends from Seattle, like Weep Wave.
I don't have any friends in Seattle.
Well, me
No,
and-
you're talking.
But I
That's
guess
because you still haven't come back yet.
They're still out there.
on some
Aw.
weird bizarre drug that we will never know the name of.
What was it?
No.
Weep Wave?
Yeah, Weep Wave. Who else is coming?
Oh, dude, there's a lot.
Yeah, but so we're gonna be busy.
You
as
doing
per
house
usual.
shows or?
Yeah, we play at least like 3 times a month, most of the time, and you know you can always check out our Facebook to see what's current and what's going on next with
Nice.
us. We're pretty good at promoting and shit like that.
Awesome.
Facebook and the memes.
Well, you guys put on a hell of a show. I saw y'all at Dave Fest, and it blew my mind. Awesome. I like had to eat a second pizza just to wait around for you guys.
Just to come down from the
Dude,
awesome.
honestly, that's what I want. I want people to eat a pizza directly after a show. Every
It
single
was
day.
before, just because I had to.
Oh.
I want them to also feed it to me while I'm on stage.
Well, there you go. We can
Noted.
arrange for that. We can arrange.
Noted.
For that. Okay.
I hope
Feed you
a
pizza.
Tony's pizza's okay.
We'll stand up there, yeah, like that.
I'd be down. I'd eat it while
That's
playing.
wonderful performance art. I will do that. I
Any
will
other
feed you
questions
pizza.
there, cutie?
Well, we're gonna have. There's my foot. And then
Is this thing
next question.
Oh wait,
Okay.
I think the PA's. Hold on, let me get that mic situated.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
okay? There we go.
Chalk.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, Lauren. So I saw you switch off and play bass with Joe right there. Are y'all gonna play more songs with you on the bass and him doing vocals, lead
Yeah.
vocals? Okay.
yeah, we're the good old switcheroo.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're,
the
we're
old
trying the
switcheroo.
switcheroo with this new album, Nice, and pretty much it's been a pretty cool song. So I think we could do it again.
Yeah, I think also it's important, you know, as like female musicians, you know, I feel like we always are anticipated to be like the front woman or the singer or whatever like that.
Okay.
Whereas like we're not as taken seriously when we're actually playing an instrument besides just our voice. And I'd like more representation of that, and I'd love to play more in the future.
That's
on
good.
A bass or whatever it is.
You rock on the bass, man.
Thanks.
It's
I'm
hot.
learning, still learning, but
Okay.
as we
We all
all
gotta
are.
start somewhere. That's right.
For real.
Well,
And it doesn't come to everybody as easy. I know a lady, in fact, who tried to play bass and her hands were too tiny.
I know it was so tragic.
Maybe
I
she
got
could get
the
a really
eyes.
small
Let me see y'all's
face.
hands, please.
Everybody has
I
giant
have pretty
hands.
small hands.
Okay.
I think I
you're-
might
See.
have big hands.
I think that Lauren has
Big
the
hand.
biggest, actually.
Big
hands.
hands.
full
I know you're the
skull
one.
crushing capabilities.
And yeah, she's got skull crushing capability. Well, you know.
Mine are pretty
it's
big.
a-
I think
it's a
ours are
pretty
like the
size.
same
There's
size.
like
JC Penny, please
Let
pick
me
us
see,
up for
Janine.
hand modeling.
Yeah.
And it,
I need a tiny bass.
I need tiny.
I need a tiny bass so I can play
I thought
bass.
you were holding your own hand for a second there.
All right.
I could be.
Well, folks, I really had a great time. Amy, I know you had a good time. Thank you for helping us very much.
I hope this is okay. I'm a little shaky from the lack of margaritas in my hand.
Oh, well, that's okay. We're
can
doing,
fix
you're doing good.
Everything's shaking.
All right, let's do that one thing where we, I stand behind you and you guys do the look.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay.
a good idea.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Do it again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
So thank you very much. It's been another exciting adventure on the Band in My Bedroom tonight. Thank you for tuning in. This is Janine DeLuna Azul, your fairy rock mother. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah.
My mom hits my
I hate it when my mom hits Josh.
dad. I love it when her mom hits me.
I am her mom,
No, he's not.
and I hit you.
No, he's not.